What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Broken Bow Gaming. I'm Broken Bow. We're coming back in to finish off what we were started the other day. I apologize it's taken so long for it to upload. I've been having some issues with it uploading. I can get it to record just fine. Upload, it's been taking a ridiculous amount of time. For some reason, I've been having to fight it for the last 3 days to get it to upload. So I want to quickly apologize for that. But the video is up now. So we're going to continue on with what we were doing the other day. Um, we went ahead and started turning our base into metal. So at that point, I didn't take into account that we did not have enough metal shards to put in our TC to keep our base from decaying. So what we're doing today is we're going to quickly go through and run through our two spots, the ferry and the abandoned supermarket, to get as much metal shards as possible so that way we can get it into the TC and keep our base from decaying. So I want to say thank you to everybody for being patient with me. And with that, let's get started. Let's get going. Let's see what we can kind of get into. Again, the main plan for today is we are going to try to keep our base from decaying at this time. As you can see, it takes a thousand metal shards. We've got 17 hours left off of what I've already put in there. I did have to cheat a little bit yesterday and hop on to keep our base from decaying. So we're going to quickly hop out of here. And we lost our horse and we don't have our helicopter. So we're going to have to hoof it to the abandoned supermarket. I'm going to run up here to the road. We got something over here. What do we got? I hear you. Wildlife is trying to be sneaky today. Oh, it's a wolf. I knew we had something running around. All right. We're doing pretty good on our health. We started out with 100%. So we're just going to kind of run around. As we're running down the road, we're going to go ahead and do some looting. Try to pick up as much stuff as we can. Again, the whole purpose of this is we're trying to keep our base from decaying at this point. If we don't have enough metal shards, I didn't take that into account the other day, and if we don't have enough metal shards, then our base will decay. We'll lose our base, and we could just spawn in. Excuse me. I still have a little bit of a cough there, guys. So I do apologize for that. I did fix some of my audio settings, so hopefully our audio is going to be better today on this video. But I do want to try to put out a video at least every other day, if not every day would be ideal. But you will have to bear with me because we are going to be going through and trying to change some more settings and try to give you guys the best video we can. On that last video, we did get a pretty good amount of scrap going. We are going to try to build our next workbench level, so that way we can get a furnace and hopefully start progressing our base just a little bit. I don't know if you guys had a chance to notice or not, but I did get a couple of coffins yesterday, and some more rugs and bear skins. We laid them down just kind of fill up some of that empty space. It helps with your comfort. Not really sure what the comfort does. I haven't fully understood that aspect of it yet. I do know it's a good thing though, so anything that will help better us, we will continue to do so. But we're just going to go through. Hopefully we can loot quite a bit before we get to where we need to be, and get enough of our scrap and enough of our metal shards. There's a bicycle. We're not going to go for the bicycle. The bicycle, it doesn't do you any good. The couple times I've actually tried to ride the bicycle, you run out of stamina really quick, and then you just stop moving. So I'd much rather find a horse or a helicopter. Preferably a helicopter, just faster mode of transport. But we also can do just fine running along the side of the road. And speaking of helicopters, we just found our Mini. But I don't think I have any fuel on me at all. So we may have to stop and grab some fuel later on. And we'll take the Mini here. Let's see. I do have some fuel. I don't have a whole lot. We're just going to leave it here for now. Let's mark it here on our map. Actually, we have a couple of fuel barrels here. Alright, let's see. How much fuel did that actually give us? We have enough we can fly us over there. Maybe back. Pretty good on health here. I didn't realize I was running the wrong direction here. So there's a couple good spots here that we could stop and loot later on. Right now, let's just kind of try to focus on stopping up here, and then we'll go to the ferry and grab what we can. I'm going to try to land here on the roof, so that way I can go ahead and grab what I need to up here. And then we can just take off from up here. Nice landing. Let's go ahead and take our fuel back, just in case something happens. Motorcycles there is about to explode. Now this electric furnace here, this right here, we can use it once we get some electricity ran to our base. We could use it for smelting, but as of right now I don't have any electricity, so it's not going to do me any good right now. Let's see. We're going to try to just scrap everything that we can right now. I think that's going to be our best bet to do. We'll put our stuff that we don't need, or the stuff that we're going to keep, should I say. We're going to try to put over in our backpack. We could keep the suppressor. I'm not going to at at this time. I can craft them, so it's not that big of a worry if I lose it. Hazmat suit. I actually don't have one in my backpack right now, so we'll keep that one. Just put it in the backpack. We're fixing to get us a bunch of cloth. Excuse me, guys. Oh, goodness. Alright. Now, put this over here into the backpack. We're going to keep the wood. We'll just chunk the stone. Since we don't need the stone, since we went straight to metal, we don't need the stone in our TC at all. We just need a good amount of metal shards, which right here, this first run that we've already gotten, we're already almost there. We've got 900 metal shards. And I forgot a couple of things. We're still going to keep the rugs and the bear skins for now. We're going to continue to just put them all throughout the base. It'll help out at least a little bit. We do need to try to repair, at some point, try to repair our rifle. It's not a big worry right now, just because we're not planning on having to use it, hopefully. But as we all know from the last video, I can surprise you, managing to drown myself, not knowing fully exactly what I was doing. You know, that's how we learn, just by doing it. It's, for me, it was very comical actually getting to watch back on the video and watching how I managed to drown myself with just one platform in the water. That was kind of comical for me. Also sitting back, telling myself, "Oh, come on, you know better. You should have seen it." Kind of a situation, but things happen like that for a reason. All we can do is just keep going. And that is exactly what we are doing here today. We're just going to keep trucking, keep moving through. I'm hoping that we can get a little further on our base today. See just exactly what exactly we'll be able to do. Excuse me, I had to yawn. It should have been nap time for me a couple hours ago. But I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. By the time this video is out, it's already December 1st for me for this video. So I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. I hope everybody got to enjoy their family and nothing crazy happened. Now we're all moving into the gear of Christmas and moving into the gear of Christmas. Sorry, my brain. decided to go on a squirrel moment. I was focusing on something else. But I hope everybody has a great Christmas. I know we're still a little ways away, but hey, you know, might as well go ahead and get it out there now. I hope everybody has a great and safe holiday. I hope nobody has horrible weather. Um, so far, we have not had any bad weather. Hoping it stays that way. All we can do is just hope for the best. We're gonna keep this knife. Knife will come in handy here in just a little bit. We're just gonna keep. From here, we're gonna go to the ferry and see how much we can get over there. Hopefully, we should get quite a bit of more fuel as well. They didn't. There wasn't a whole lot of fuel here at the abandoned supermarket, but didn't really expect a whole lot either. We're going to keep this gunpowder. It's going to come in handy again here in just a little bit as well, especially as we get further into the videos. I did decide that we are going to continue to do this, do the solo run, even past wipe. So everything that we just did, we'll just do it over again. Hopefully, we can find us a better spot next time and go that route with it. I don't see any more barrels or crates out here, so we're gonna fly over. I take that back. There's another one here. I thought I picked all that up. Let's go ahead and scrap this real quick, and then we'll run over to the ferry. So, just so you guys know, these stop signs, I'm sure most of y'all already do know, but the stop signs you can use to build the armor like what I have here. Now, I don't personally have that ability unlocked as of yet that I know of. A lot of this armor that I have on, well, actually, I'll rephrase that. All of the armor I have on was actually made by Sunstorm, another great friend of mine. She made all this and gave it to me. So I have not personally ever made any armor as of yet. That is something that we will learn to do. By no means am I going to say that I do not want to learn how to make armor. I feel like that is something that we do need to know how to do. So we will do that eventually, just not in the course of this video today. Still finding stuff that I didn't scrap. Surprising. Put this over there. So as it sets right now, we have plenty of scrap right now to make it another day. If we wanted to call it good right here and just go back to the base, we could do so. We have enough metal shards to be able to keep us from losing our base for another day. I don't feel comfortable leaving it for just a 24-hour period, so we're going to continue to try to grab as much metal shards as possible. It's really not that hard to get up to right around 5,000 metal shards just by scrapping. So we're just going to continue on our scrap escapades. It's getting kind of dark, so we may hang out right here for now. Run up and down the road, see if we can find any barrels. Actually, let's just run down there. Since it is getting dark, we'll just run down and then run back, grab our helicopter and go back to the base after we're done here at the ferry, since it's just right here. It'll do us some good. Hopefully we can find us some decent fuel barrels. And we got a couple here. Use the knife. Let's not ruin my axe. We may end up having to grab some wood. That is something I didn't look at to see if we needed any more of or not at this time. Probably wouldn't hurt for us to grab some wood. Hopefully you guys can hear, this time you can hear the wolves howling in the background. We do have some wolves that are close by. I know I'm doing something I usually don't like to do, which is use my gun to break the barrels. But I also need the light source. Alright, we got us a little bit of more fuel. Scrap is right here. Or recycler, excuse me. One thing we can do is we can run down to the airfield and recycle or refine our crude oil, and that'll give us quite a bit more low-grade fuel, which will come in handy. We will need that, especially if we're going to be flying around and going to other places. We definitely are going to want as much fuel as possible. Let's see, make sure we grab everything in here. We do have a repair bench on this base, so that is a good thing. We can use what we have to repair my rifle, which I can show you guys where that is at, because we will be making our way that way here in just a second. Ow. We do have a crate here. Good. Then we should have a crate in here. We do. Alright, so let's take some of this stuff here, and we're just going to throw it right here on the bottom of the backpack. Alright. Looks like we've got another crate down here. probably going to call it good right here and go over to the recycler. But first, let's go over here and get my gun repaired. Just so that way we're on the safe side and we have a fully repaired weapon. See right here, we have a repair bench. You can just take and drop it in here. We need a little, we need a little bit of wood. Drop it in our inventory. Repair. If you had any skins, I don't have any, but if you had any skins, this is also where you could skin your weapon. So let's put that back. Now we've got a fully repaired weapon. Now we can run over here to the recycler and we'll just recycle everything that we have. We should get a pretty decent amount. And since everything kind of spawns back fairly quickly, we may be able to run around and grab a couple more things before we run back to the supermarket. Sorry, my shadow scared me there, guys. I did notice we picked up quite a bit of cloth. It's really not that bad, not that big of an issue. But we're just trying to focus on scrapping everything. We'll take what we can get. A lot of the animal fat that we have, we can also use with cloth to craft low-grade fuel. The tech trash will give us a good amount of scrap. So by the time we're done with this, we're going to have a lot of cloth, which is we could use to craft some bandages if we choose later on, if we choose to go to the military tunnels or do a monument like that. Then by all means, we're going to need all the bandages we can get. So the cloth, we can craft us another sleeping bag. That way, if in case of a situation where I inevitably die, I already have a bag set and I don't have to worry about running back to a base or spawning in at a base and trying to run back. That can be killer sometimes, especially if you die somewhere and you don't have a hazmat suit or something at wherever you spawned at. It makes it difficult for you to be able to get back and get to your stuff when you have essentially left everything there where you died. So we've got plenty of cloth. We're doing pretty good on metal shards. I think we are going to call it good right here. We do have daylight back, so we are going to go ahead and head back towards the abandoned supermarket. We'll take the helicopter back to the base, and from there, we'll see what we can unlock off of the workbench. Let's try to get us a workbench tier 2. Make sure we can get us a furnace going, and make sure we've got plenty of metal shards in our TC, so that way our base will survive at least a few days. That way we can focus on something else. See if we can get into some more of the funner aspects of the game. I am kind of hoping we may be able to run into a couple people on the server. I think that would be a fun time, especially especially for me, since I am so used to always having somebody else playing a game with me. This is all completely new for me, trying to do this by myself and try to put enough content out here that's entertaining. I don't want to bore you guys, and I know the few people that do watch my video have possibly already played Rust. I know some of them have, and so they're aware of how the game works. But I want this to be entertaining for everybody. I want it to be fun for me, but I also want it to be fun for you guys as well. So I do want to try to be mindful of that. Okay. We are going to try and make it back to our base. At this point, we're going to go back and see what we've gotten into. Let's put our fuel in, and then away we go. And as you guys can see in the helicopter, we are really not that far from either the ferry or the abandoned supermarket. I just enjoy the helicopter too much to not pick it up if I get the opportunity to. Because that gives us an opportunity, if we so chose, to go somewhere else or go check something out. We can do that and not have to worry about running all the way over to wherever we are wanting to go. We can just fly over there. It doesn't take very long. But here we go. Let's see how long these metal shards will give us. Alright. Let's attach those. That gives us 3 days. Not terrible. Let's throw our scrap together. We'll throw our metal ore together. Combine that with that. We're going to take this out of there. Let's throw our wood in here. Excuse me. Throw our cloth together. We'll take this cloth and let's just real quick, let's make some more fuel. We can do this just from there we go. We'll go ahead and craft us a new sleeping bag to go with that. Just so that we can have that in our backpack. And as you guys can see, we've got some bear skins up on the roof. We've got them all over the place. We've got our 3 fireplaces here still. Go ahead and we'll shut this door. See, we've got 2 coffins here. Of course, nothing in them at this time. Hopefully, we can go and get us some decent stuff here soon. we do have quite a bit of fuel crafting. So let's go ahead and pull these out of our backpack, and we're going to place these down. Let's see. Let's put one here. Place that there. Place one there. Okay, that's all of our bear skins. Let's put a rug here. A rug there. And a rug there. And we'll put a rug right there on that wall. I think we've got enough. I think we have enough rugs and bear skins for now. Let's see. We don't have anything in there. This is everything that we offloaded earlier. So as you guys can see, we do have a few guns here. We do need to try. Let's go ahead and pull our scrap out. And let's go over here to the workbench. I believe it is this tier that you can unlock the furnace. I'm not 100% sure. So we'll just take a look real quick and see. I'm not seeing the furnace here. We do have a prisoner hood. That's funny. Let's see. Okay, so we are going to have to go and get a stone fireplace. That one's a good one to craft. We're not going to craft that right now. Let's see. What do we need for our next level workbench? 500 metal fragments, 20 high qual. So let's pull that. And then we'll pull that. Notice when we took the metal shards from the TC, we went from 3 days back down to 2 days. Okay, so let's go ahead and craft us level 2 workbench. That's my explosive ammo that I was talking about the other day. That is my favorite ammo to use. It does wear your guns out a lot faster and causes you to have to replace them quite a bit, but you know, things happen. That's the price you pay for the things you enjoy. And I do thoroughly enjoy my explosives. I do not have a hammer. I am surprised about that. Okay, we are going to have to craft a hammer because I am going to... Eventually we will pick that up. Okay. Now let's go into here, level 2. Now our furnaces, I would think, are probably going to be down in here somewhere. I would think. Don't hold me to that. There's our generator. Paging lift for cars. See, this is the armor. Notice I don't have any of my armor unlocked. I have not crafted anything armor-wise for horses or myself or anything like that. There is our large furnace that is 2 things that I would really like to get unlocked. Actually, let's go ahead and... We may be able to go ahead and do that, and then we'll just have to go grab more material. Okay, so we do have the refinery unlocked now on top of the large furnace, so we don't have to go buy those anymore. We can now craft those. I don't use the ladder hatches very often. I don't use that very often. Let's see, is there anything else that we could probably go through? We have us a clock now. Alright, we're going to hold off here where we've got now. Let's go ahead and we'll learn that large battery as well. Okay. Let's see, what do we have going on here? Excuse me. Okay, so we do need... Let's just look it up here. So we do have the furnace here. This is what I was looking for. And we do need stone. Okay, so that'll be something that we can do later on. I think I achieved the goal for what I was looking for right now. I know this isn't a super long video, guys. I just wanted to pop in and try to do a little bit of what we needed to do to ensure the safety of the base and kind of show you guys a little bit of what we've done. So again, I appreciate you guys. Thank you. And we are probably going to go ahead and call that here for today. I may make another video later on, and we will continue our escapades from there. You guys have a great day. Thank you guys. And remember to please like and subscribe these videos. Y'all have a great day.